Welcome back. So we are here in this room. I guess this is the waiting room or something where are meek, uh, meek crazy people, basically not dangerous. I am like dangerous one, so that's why they keep me locked. But anyway, very interesting. But I don't think I'm gonna talk with them because I don't really need that yet. I will come back later.
This reads, shortage of spoons. Bring your spoons back to the cafeteria.
Wonder where did they go? What is this? Oh, this is that. Well, basically there was a room with this elevator or whatever it is.
This poster informs readers about the proper use of the laundry lift. It doesn't say anything about its practical use as a means of public transportation, though.
I guess the only way to get out gonna be this. But let's check first. Toilet? Happy birthday, toilet?
Surprise! Whoops.
Better.
Wow. Keep on celebrating.
Oh, I will! Oh, yeah! Turn the lights off on your way out!
We'll see.
Okay. And last door left. Oh no, inside there were some doors as well. One more guy. What the hell is this? Did they made this? Playing, pretending? Very interesting. Nothing much here. I think we almost done exploring. There were one door inside. This one. Oh, and also this one, telephone. Yeah, I can't escape from here anyway. Okay. Okay, this one. The last thing. Oh, we've been here, but on the other side. Okay, now we know where we are. Maybe later we're gonna need this guy, but not now. Okay, Dokes. So, we can get out through the elevator. So we go there and ask guy what he wants. What's his deal?
Hi there.
Tickets, please.
Tickets? I don't even see a train.
That's because there is no train.
So what do I need a ticket for? It doesn't make sense.
Hold your horses. The ticket is for the laundry lift system, of course. The laundry lift goes through the whole house. There are stops in the basement, on the second floor, and here, on the first floor.
I want to buy a ticket, please.
That's a good one. Tickets are highly sought-after items in this house. There are only a handful available, and you'll be getting one only after hell freezes over.
We will find out how to get...
So how do I get a ticket? This is completely illogical.
The system is airtight. I made it myself, and it's foolproof.
So there simply must be a way to get a ticket.
There is. All contingencies have been accounted for. Everybody gets a ride when it's their turn.
But there isn't even a waiting line.
Wouldn't it make sense to go and look for it then? Instead of standing around here and blocking the line?
Yeah, smart question.
Whose turn is it next?
Number 2 will be next.
And who is number 2?
You better ask them that yourself.
Oh,
I'm not giving any information about passengers.
I will need to talk with everyone.
Who is in possession of a ticket, if you don't mind telling me?
Huh. There are lots of tickets in circulation. Mr. Frock has one. He holds a season ticket, and he's our most frequent customer.
Frog.
Which means he lives in the laundry lift.
Oh.
Professor Knock has another ticket. He often visits his Peruvian amber mines, meaning the ones found on the ground floor.
He's out.
Owlman has the 3rd ticket. I'm considering withdrawing it. He doesn't use it according to the rules.
Okay. And who else owns a ticket? You said there are many tickets circulating.
Yes, why? Isn't that a lot?
Okay, I will write down those names. So, gonna grab a paper. There must be some in this pail of trash. I guess this will do. With some old calculations. Okay.
Who is in possession of a ticket, if you don't mind telling me?
Huh. There are lots of tickets in circulation. Mr. Frock has one. He holds a season ticket, and he's our most frequent customer. Which means he lives in the laundry lift.
So he might be
Professor
the...
Knock has another ticket. He often visits his Peruvian amber mines, meaning the ones found on the ground floor. Owlman has the 3rd ticket. I'm considering withdrawing it.
Okay.
He doesn't use it according to the rules.
Okay. You said...
Yes,
I'll be...
please keep...
Okay, so Frog lives inside the lift, so we can't get him. Professor Knock is in Amber Mines. I guess that's the guy who is digging. So he is also not here. So we need Aluman. He is also a passenger. Oh, we
Hi
could
there.
ask him.
Tickets, please.
What's the problem with that nervous guy in the corner over there?
And don't pay attention to him. I've been yelling at him to stop being so nervous all the time. But do you think he'll listen to me?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Maybe the man would be less nervous if you stopped yelling at him.
What? You mean he acts like that because of me? Now that is... Hey! You! You'd better act as if I wasn't here! Otherwise I'll come over there, and then it's ass-whooping time!
Damn those crazy people.
Stop! Not so fast, sweetie. I need to see your ticket first.
Alright, Aluman. We need to find that guy. Oh, wait a minute. There is something on the wall. Maybe it tells names.
This poster informs readers about the proper use of the laundry lift. It doesn't say anything about its practical use as a means of public transportation, though.
Did I already read that? I think I heard this before. Okay, Aluman. Okay, not you. You're definitely not Aluman. Are you Aluman? B-man. Are you Aluman? Peter. Bartender. Oh, it's nice that they all have names. You don't even have to worry. I think Aluman is this. The Rogle jug. Oh, here it is. Good old Aluman. Let's grab his ticket.
There's an old man with an aluminum cape standing at the window. Hello.
Hello, young lady. Wait. Stay there. There's no doubt. You're different from the others. Your aura is highly energetic. Who are you? Where do you come from?
I'm Edna. I've come from the dungeons of a tower.
You have been incarcerated for a long time indeed. Your kismet is like a thirsty sponge that aches to suck itself full of freedom. But you haven't reached your goal yet. Keep at it, Edna. The days of your enslavement are numbered.
Wow. Impressive speech, Gramps.
What brings you here, my child?
Why there's nothing about tickets?
Do you know a way out of here?
Outside and inside are just two aspects of the same circumstance. Like the two sides of a coin. Neither be inside nor outside, Edna. Just be.
Yeah.
Who are you?
My name ceased to be of importance long ago. The moment I inherited the wisdom of the cosmos, I decided to abandon all ties to my former existence. I am known as the Aluman now.
You loonies love to refer to yourselves only by your characteristics, don't you?
It's just easier to memorize.
Why there is nothing about ticket?
I have to get a move on.
Take care of your karma.
Okay, maybe Aluman is not right.
Hey, Alu!
Hello, Edna.
Oi.
What?
I have to get a move.
Take care.
What do you make of this guy, Harvey?
Why don't we have such cool get-ups?
I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do with human dignity.
That's what I mean. We are suffering from a terrible lack of dignity. Now, if we had tinfoil suits like he has...
We'd be the toast of the town.
Okay, let's try to fight Frog and Nog. I thought they are already out, but maybe they are not if Aluman doesn't work. Are you Frog? Bruce Brocker. Professor. Maybe he's Nog.
Do you see that guy behind the armchair too, Harvey?
No, I think you're imagining him.
Of all the people to say that! Hello. Hey, you don't have to hide from me.
How can I be sure? You could be a velociraptor in disguise.
I'm Edna.
I am Professor Knott.
Okay,
Pleased to meet you.
he has a ticket.
What are you doing back there?
I am doing research in the field of paleontology.
Behind the armchair?
Where else would I be? You won't find a prehistoric skeleton lying in the middle of the room. It would have been recovered a long time ago.
That makes sense. Are you one of those mad scientists?
I beg your pardon? Who do you think you are? The youth nowadays. They see a man with white hair crouching behind an armchair in an asylum, and they jump to the mad scientist stereotype at once.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. Do you know how I can get out of here?
Of course I do. I always use the laundry lift to travel to my Peruvian amber mines.
The laundry lift goes all the way to Peru?
Of course not, silly. You have to transfer at the continental shelf in the Sonoran Desert.
Okay, we're going somewhere.
Can I borrow your ticket for the laundry lift?
Don't be preposterous. I can't do that. I've got to get to my Peruvian amber mines to recover dino DNA.
That's too bad. Do you know anything about Dr. Marcel?
More than most. Did you know that he has a dark secret?
I knew it! I knew it!
Yes. He's breeding dino-human hybrids in his secret facility on Jupiter.
No, I didn't know that. May I please change the channel?
By no means. I need to know how this ends. The fate of mankind depends on it.
The dinosaurs become extinct.
That can't be. They're just pretending to lull us into a false sense of security. I wonder what they're up to. Are they secretly planning to melt the polar ice caps?
Who knows?
You can change the channel. I need to make preparations.
Well, it's not like I actually need to change.
Hello, Professor.
Attack of the pterosaurs! No, it's just you. Hello, Edna.
Can I borrow your ticket for the laundry lift?
Don't be preposterous. I've got to get to my Peruvian amber mines to recover.
That's too bad. How's research coming along?
Quite satisfactorily. The only things missing are a couple of dino genes for my secret breeding program, if you get my drift.
That sounds exciting. How does one breed dinos?
Oh, do come on. Everybody knows that. Ah, dinosaurs hatch from occlusions in amber.
Okay,
I'll drop by again later.
If the world still exists, then, is what you mean to say.
Yeah, give or take 10 minutes.
so doesn't seem he want to give us ticket, and he didn't even tell anything that he would like to exchange for ticket or something. All we know, he likes ambers and dinos. If I see some amber or some skeleton, I might bring, but I don't even know where I'm gonna find. So maybe we're gonna find Frog, Mr. Frog somewhere. He's supposed to live in elevator, but who knows?
I hate these things.
That's nobody of importance.
Hi there.
Tickets, please.
I'll be going then.
Please keep the ticket.
Okay, this is gonna be hard. She definitely doesn't have ticket, I think. Frog. B-man. Peter. Bartender. Well, I guess we will have to talk with everyone to find out how to get out. Let's start with Peter.
Hey, you. you know a way out of here by any chance?
There is no way out. Not out of this building. Not out of this skin of mine. Not out of this life.
I'd better leave you alone in your despair.
Right. Why should anyone want to keep me company?
You're right. I don't know either. Barkeep, one drink, please.
I'll be with you in a minute. I'm still serving this gentleman here.
But he already has a drink.
Don't tell me my job.
I don't really need drink. Maybe Beeman knows something. He looks smart.
Hello, B-Man.
Hello, stranger woman.
Nothing about ticket.
I don't talk to men dressed up in a bee costume.
So your vocal cords are just vibrating out of boredom?
What to do? What to do?
Struggle Jug.
What? But I need to be granted an audience with the king.
Struggle Jug.
All right. I can see that.
Who
I'll
is
have
king?
to earn a little respect.
I don't understand anything. This guy never talks. Maybe we should start talk with people. Get to know them. I guess we're not gonna be able to.
Hi
Finish
there.
otherwise. Okay, he's not gonna talk. Maybe she knows something.
Surprise!
Oops. Well... Who are you?
I'm Petra. Give me a P. Or, you know what? You can keep the P.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like? I'm throwing a surprise party.
Give me a P? What the hell?
Where are the other guests?
Hello! It's a surprise party! What kind of surprise would it be if everyone knew about it?
You didn't have to do that.
The party is not for you. Today is the birthday of Peter. Oh, but please don't tell him the party is here. It's supposed to be a surprise.
We'll see about that.
You have to promise you won't tell him.
Okay.
Promise?
All right, I promise.
Swear it.
I swear.
Cross your heart.
Okay.
Cross your heart and hope to die.
I swear it, okay?
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
So Peter is a depressed guy.
Interesting choice of venue.
What do you mean?
Don't you think more people would come if it wasn't in the bathroom of all places?
I don't know. It is a surprise party after all. And what could possibly be more surprising?
Surprising doesn't do it justice. Appalling or absurd. That's more like it.
Oh, yeah? So, where would you have thrown the party?
How about the bar?
That's out of the question. Peter's been sitting there all day long, crying into his drink. And it's supposed to be a surprise party. He's a little touchy when it comes to his age. I hope the party can cheer him up a little.
How about the TV room? How about the break room?
Huh? No! We never go in there anymore. 3 people vanished there once. They were actors. I think they were auditioning for a play. They were never seen again.
How about the recreation room?
That was my first thought, too. But King Adrian was opposed.
King Adrian?
He rules the lounge. He is a wise and just king. And rumor has it that he's psychic. He rarely receives visitors, though, I'm afraid. His right-hand man, Druggle-Jug, is as tough as he is attractive.
Any room would have been better.
I like it here.
Do you know a way out of here?
Why would I want to get out of here? There's always something going on in here. The people are nice. Plus, you don't have to feel embarrassed about anything in here. If you forget to put your pants on, nobody'll notice. If you want to get out of here, you'd better talk to Emilio. If you can find him, I believe he's currently working on a tunnel. If you get really desperate, you could talk to the Keymaster. But I'd only do that as a last resort if I were you. That guy is dangerous. His solitary confinement cell is on the 2nd floor, though. So you'll have to wait until after lunch. We're being escorted to the dorm then, you know.
Keymaster, huh? Keep on celebrating.
Oh, I will. Oh, yeah. Turn the lights off on your way out.
We'll see.
I already forgot the names.
Wow.
Shit.
Interesting.
What?
Don't you? If it was
I don't get it.
answer a
Oh, yeah.
any. Keep on.
Oh.
We'll.
Okay, so she mentioned some name, but she said that he is digging, so I guess that's the guy with the spoons. And some kind of key master, but he's outside. No. Well, just look until he's in solitary confinement, so we can't get to him for sure. That looks like a key, though.
This is art. My standing here and agonizing makes me part of the artistic experience. It is very tempting that this is exactly what such art is all about. The angrier I get at my own understanding of the need not to swipe the key, the deeper the genius of the work becomes. And the more I realize I can't take the key, the madder I get as a result. My standing here makes...
Whoa! I really like...
Yeah, me too, little...
Let's swipe it!
Oh, Harvey, then it would be ruined.
I'm warning you. The player won't like that very much.
If they understand everything that's going on here, they're beyond help. Hey, you. I'd better leave you alone.
Right.
You're right.
Three people vanished. Here? Or somewhere else? Okay, I'm not sure what to do. I kind of walked through everybody I could. None of them want to give me the key. That's a toilet. want that. Maybe King knows something.
Hello.
Druggle Jug.
Is that your name?
Druggle Jug.
Am I not allowed in there?
Druggle Jug.
But I need to be granted an audience with the king.
Druggle Jug.
Too bad. What a guy. If only I could impress him somehow.
I don't even know why I need
Hey,
king.
Alu.
Hello, Edna. What brings you here this time?
Who lives in the Cushion Castle?
That would be King Adrian. Quite an interesting case. He got struck by lightning and developed certain abilities after that. In fact, his case supports some of my theories.
Why do you call him king?
Well, that was the wager in a game of Yahtzee. We were naive enough to think we could beat him. B-Man had worked out a strategy. The ticket inspector developed a fail-safe system. Professor Nock supplied us with the medication. He had scraped together everything he could get his hands on for 1 whole year, just for the occasion. Petra even designed a special choreography for us to follow. Alas, it was to no avail. Well, we could have done worse. Imagine if Petra had won. Pilates every morning. Ugh.
What is Pilates?
I'd like to get to him, but Drogglejug won't let me pass.
Oh yes, Drugglejug is as unyielding as his appeal to the fairer sex is strong. Don't get your hopes up. Women fall at his feet in droves. Perhaps it's that intellectual aura he radiates. He is very well read, our Casanova, and he's rather witty in conversation. But even though he might appear rough on the outside, he's very sensitive.
How do I get past him?
After the king has ordered him not to let anybody pass? Never. He is the most devoted soul I've ever known. He'd grant access only to the king, or some higher authority.
Higher authority. So I need to put crown on.
What abilities are those?
He sees things before they happen.
Wow! No wonder he's your king. He must be very powerful then.
Indeed he is. He always wins at Chinese checkers that way.
Yeah, but in addition to that,
And at Scrabble.
but the possibilities.
You said it. The recreation room is full of board games, and Adrian wins them all. He even won the jigsaw puzzle contest. The prize was a medal of real gold.
What exactly are those theories?
I have developed a couple of theories regarding Adrian's case. After lightning struck him, he suddenly had psychic abilities. I don't know exactly how to name my theory. I'm considering psychokinetic conductivity through electric currents, electrostatic psi extension, high voltage precognition, or just fortune doesn't always favor fools.
Let's talk about something else.
Ah. Why would I need coat hanger?
I have to get a move on.
Take care of your karma.
Oh, I'm getting sleepy. It's too slow, and I don't know what to do.
Hello? Hello?
hold on a second. Yes? Do you want anything in particular?
You don't happen to know a way out of here, do you?
No. But you don't want to get out of here, believe me. The world outside is a cruel place. Mistakes you make out there have real consequences. You could lose millions of dollars. Let's say only because you were distracted for tiny little moment when your wife is shouting, "Look, Brucey, it's a boy," for example. That kind of guilt will haunt you for the rest of your life.
Why would I need phone?
Not really important. Go on with your phone call.
I was planning to do that anyway. Hello? You still there?
Oh my god, I don't know what to do. He's the only one who can give me,
Hello,
and he
Professor.
doesn't want to.
Attack of the terrorists! Oh. Hello, Edna.
Can I borrow...
Don't be preposterous. I can't. I've got to get to my Peruvian amber mines to recover dino DNA.
I'll drop by again later.
If
Yeah.
Dino DNA. If I could get somehow Dino DNA. But what would he consider Dino DNA? Just a bones? Or I can just draw it on the paper? There was a paper with the B-man. Where he was sitting there.
Hello, B-Man.
Hello, stranger woman.
You can call me Edna.
Pleased to meet you, Edna. Who's your little friend?
That's Harvey. He's helping me to escape.
Hi, Harvey.
Cool, get up, buddy.
Oh,
Do you know a way out of here?
A speedy mental recovery comes to mind. That, of course, almost never happens. Maybe that's because the criteria of mental health are subject to Dr. Marcel's judgment. And, to be honest, who would admit to his own customers that their demand has been fulfilled?
That's quite cynical for someone in a bee suit.
Anyway, some of us loonies use the old laundry lift system. The unauthorized changing of floors is possible that way. The laundry lift to freedom is yet to be built.
well, he seems normal. I don't see any problem except costume, but you know, it seems like he wears costume just to be here. Maybe he doesn't want to go out. Like normal one man. You know, pretending to be psycho is hard. You need to keep act all the time. You just put B costume on. You don't need to do anything. You act normal, but you keep costume, and they keep you here.
Why are you locked up here? You seem to be wise and balanced.
I have a theory. I think it has something to do with my clothes. Men in bee suits have a bad reputation.
Why are you wearing a bee suit?
To show solidarity with other men in bee suits. To open the world market for the insectoid garment. As conceptual performance satire. To boycott the fashion industry. And finally, to express my admiration for those hard-working honey collectors.
Admit it. You lost a wager.
I lost a wager.
So he is normal.
Are you drawing anything in particular?
I'm still waiting for inspiration. A sip of coffee would surely be of help, but I'm ashamed because of my allergy.
That's nothing to be ashamed of.
My allergy leads to an overproduction of earwax.
Oh. Why do you have such big ears?
All the better to eat you with. And as a valve for my exceptionally high output of earwax, I'm afraid.
Where do you think the bad reputation of the bee look stems from?
There's no question about that. The media. Men in bee suits are generally represented as the laughing stock.
And the main culprit? Children's animated films. Animation movie authors are basically mounting a campaign against us. The Mexican in The Simpsons, Charlie Brown in Peanuts, or Bumblebee from Transformers. Men in bee suits are the clowns of the media.
I'll be going then.
Go ahead.
Okay, I think I'm gonna end now. It's a bit tiresome because I don't like games when it's no clear goal. Like basically I understand what I need to do, what they want me to do. Talk with everybody, find what they need. Bring this guy coffee so he produces earwax. Grab earwax, do something, and in the end I will find a way out. Yeah, but why would I need his earwax? There is no purpose. I could collect it because I know he produces it, but I wouldn't in real life, and I don't like to play like I'm not in real life. Alright. Thanks for watching. See you later.